Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Lance McCullers gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game through and get a W?
Leading off
coming to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base-to-base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Springer. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Chad Green, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
So striding in, Nori Aoki, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball. might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Into the box now, George Springer, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
A runner at second, nobody out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I know this club loves what Evan Gattis brings to its offense. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And he lays off there, 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ball 2.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Men on third with 2 down. Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swinging on 3-0, but this is chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, 2 things for me come out of that base hit right there. One, he gets the 2-out RBI, drives in the run, and it gives him a lead early. And anytime you get that lead early, it just relaxes the pitcher and allows your guy to pitch his game a little bit better.
Here's Carlos Beltran, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 on its way. This is pulled into right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's big Aaron Judge, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. And one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he got him swinging. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Matt Holliday standing in now. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got Holliday a little froggy on his front foot that time as this is pulled foul into the seats in left.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Didi Gregorius would be next. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And no offer by Holliday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Batting 7, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
The 1-0 delivery. Favorable call in there for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting 8.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Here's Starlin Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Two and 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
Carlos Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-1. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Astros 1 and the Yankees 0. Now in the box, Chase Headley, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Headley.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Grounded to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Altuve moving to his right. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that misses ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
One-oh count. Here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Here's Nori Aoki as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Remember, he was hit by a pitch to kick off the home first. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-0 delivery. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Up next for the Astros.
Into the box, Evan Gattis.
Evan.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Beltran hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
1-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees nothing. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
That's a
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher Gary.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
The right fielder,
here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets a base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High pop up. Gurriel is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop Didi Gregorius.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki is under it, and that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Check to swing there and pops this one up. It gets out of play, though. That's into the visitors' dugout. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it 4-1. Now batting, Starlin Castro. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Grounded down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Altuve. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 1. Standing in, Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Strike 2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Jose Altuve.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. A 1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
In the dirt here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Ready once again, Evan Gattis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses again. 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Here's the 2-1. A high fastball is in there. Has a look, now the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Two-one home now to Gardner. A called strike on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. To first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
For the Yankees, first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. The short hit hard. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
None out, runners at first and second. Gets a small piece near the plate. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Holliday. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a high strike there, 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it 4-1. Adam Warren enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Leading
Third
off for
trip
the
to the plate
Astros.
for him here tonight. 0 for 2
hitter,
at this point.
Carlos Beltran.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
That one's in there, 3-1.
1 strike.
The 3-1 to Beltran. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play
The
to
batter,
get him.
number 1,
Man, wow.
shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were two down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, Yulieski Gurriel. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the 3rd out. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom 3rd of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Chase Headley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Jason Shreve gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Jason Shreve.
Marwin Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that misses 1-1.
You're playing 11, 1-1.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled back. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Striding in once again, Nori Aoki. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
And this will be fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
George Springer will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They lead this one, though, 5-1. In now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Grounded to the right. Gurriel brings it in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number
With
11.
that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman,
Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The previous pitch threw a fastball by. Then he came back with a changeup. That's pretty good adjustment by the hitter.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here it comes on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 5-1. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
68, Dylan Betances.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jose Altuve.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Tyler Clippard is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 29, Tyler Clippard. The batter,
Evan Gattis now standing in. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Plenty of history against Tyler Clippard. A 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. No outs, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bird is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Tapper up the line, but it's foul. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Kristovinsky
pitching for the
comes on
Astros,
from the pen, hoping to
number
finish this one
47,
off here in the top of the ninth.
Kristovinsky.
Stepping up now, Aaron
Leading off for
Judge.
the Yankees,
He'll be charged with
the right
trying to
fielder,
get on
number
board
99.
leading off the ninth.
Aaron Judge.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Stepping into the box, Matt Holliday. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here it comes. 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Gurriel picks it up and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
No strikes.
Now here it comes. Strike called. 2-1.
1 strike.
Ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Houston Astros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Lance McCullers earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.